Welcome to Dell Technologies PowerProtect Data Manager 19.7 New Features Series. Flexible Schedule Options and Policies. Reference Dell Knowledge Article Number 000183191. This video was created to introduce how to use below two flexible schedule options and policies. Enable or disable CBT button from PPDM UI. Ad hoc replication jobs for urgent scenarios. Enable or disable CBT button from PPDM UI. From the PowerProtect Data Manager UI, select Infrastructure. Assets. From the Assets window, select the Virtual Machine tab. If a policy has been assigned, the table lists the virtual machine assets that have been discovered in the vCenter, along with the associated protection policy. Select one or more virtual machine assets from the list, and click More Actions. Changed Block Tracking. The Changed Block Tracking dialog box appears. Clear the checkbox to disable CBT, or select the checkbox to enable CBT. Click Save. When to do this? The Changed Block Tracking feature for virtual machine backups has been enhanced to provide the option to disable CBT. In some cases, CBT can cause backups to take longer than expected. If there are high change rates on the virtual machine, CBT can be disabled for virtual machines if the backups are taking too long to complete. Also, if an issue is encountered with CBT, it can be disabled on individual virtual machines. Log in PPDM and click Infrastructure. Click Assets. Select the VM you want to change, click More Actions, Changed Block Tracking. Then you can enable or disable CBT. Important notes. If CBT is enabled in PowerProtect Data Manager, but is disabled in VMware vSphere, PowerProtect Data Manager tries to back up the virtual machine with CBT enabled. If PowerProtect Data Manager cannot enable CBT, the backup completes with a warning that indicates CBT data is not available. When CBT is disabled for a virtual machine, subsequent backups no longer use CBT. Ad hoc replication jobs for urgent scenarios. From the PowerProtect Data Manager UI, select Protection Policies. Select the protection policy that contains the assets that you want to replicate, and click Protect Now. On the Assets selection page, select whether you want to replicate all assets, or choose individual assets that are defined in the protection policy, and then click Next. On the configuration page, select Replicate Now, and then select from the available replication stages. Edit the retention period if you want to change the default settings, and then click Next. On the summary page, review the settings and then click Protect Now. A notification appears indicating whether the request was processed successfully. When to do this? Manual replication of individual or multiple assets in a protection policy is supported now. You can use this function whenever you want to manually replicate the backup immediately. Select Protection Policies. Select the protection policy that contains the assets that you want to replicate. Click Protect Now. Select one option here and click Next. Select Replicate Now. Select the available replication stages. Click Next. Review the settings and then click Protect Now. Important notes. VMAX storage groups only support M-tree replication, which is performed and scheduled from the DD system. Therefore, manual replication for assets in a VMAX storage group is not supported. The protection policy must be enabled, its purpose must not be exclusion, and the policy must already be configured with a replication stage. Only replication stages for the primary backup are available for selection. Reference the following for more information. KB000183191. PowerProtect Data Manager 19.7 Release Notes. PowerProtect Data Manager 19.7 Administration and User Guide. Thank you for watching.